Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Massive Darkness. And we're continuing our campaign playthrough of The Quest for Crystal and Lava. We are on the second quest, which is a quest with fire tiles. And in our last episode, we cleaned out the troglodyte warriors. I believe it was warriors. And so now we're starting a new round. And we are starting a new round with Mr. Ned, Little Ned, who ain't so little. Right. So again, we are on level 2 still. So we can't really upgrade do some any equipping of some weapons and stuff that we do have. So what we are going to do, by the way, these quest tokens aren't actually quest tokens. I just use that to hold up the two where you could actually see it because of the way the lighting is. It was kind of cutting it off. So he is going to activate, and he's going to take a move action. 1, 2. He's going to activate again and take another move action. 1. And open the door. He's going to pull a door card, and we get lucky. That's what we get, is lucky. We have 3 treasures and no enemies. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. 3 treasures, no enemies. Alright. Well, I'm assuming that the door would separate it. Okay, so we'll say it's not a chamber. So next action is going to be he moves in and actually, you know what? I kind of like what he's got. So actually what I'm going to do, okay, so here's the thing. When I flip, as soon as I open this door, I didn't consider that. As soon as I open that door, we go to level 3. Okay. I don't know. That may be okay. Shoot, let's do it. So he was here. So we have first action 1, 2. Second action 1, 2. Third action 1. Open the door. Alright, so let's pull another door card. And as soon as he does that, the level 3 token flips up. And that goes over. And we get spawn a guard card with 2 treasures in that room. Alright, so 2 treasures in addition to the artifact. And a level 3 guard card. So let's shuffle these up a bit. Oop. All right. Okay. And give it a cut. And we have, oh no. Oh no. Rattling Warriors. Oof. Oy vey. These guys. And that's 2 per hero. Oh crap. Holy cow. That means there's 8. And they all have 2 health apiece. They're using 2 red for melee. Holy cow. And that's before we even draw items. Folks, I'm not going to lie. There is a chance that I just made a grievous tactical error. Okay, well, good thing we got some healing potions scattered about. And yeah, do this. Boink, boink, boink. Oh, get a good shuffle here. And they're going to get. Oh my gosh. This is not good. This great sword that gives on a bam +2 damage, and they can repeat with that. So let's just go ahead and put that into perspective. That means that they're going to be rolling that for damage every turn. Holy cow. And I mean, I guess they do only have that blue and a green for defense, but still, holy cannoli, that those two reds with the bam with that great sword is going to be absolutely devastating. Okay, well, whew, sweet bippy. Let's get them out. It's kind of exciting though, because I have actually not used them yet. So again, this will be the first time that I have fought them. I'm gonna take the card so I can make sure I get the right figures. All right. So it looks like it's these. Those rats. Yep. One. Oh, jeez. What? Two. Three. 4. 5. 6. I guess let's make this thematic. 6. 7. 8. I think that actually may be all of them I have. Oh, Jesus. That's not what I meant to do. 8. And the boss. Wow. Alright, well, they're definitely all not going to fit in there. So let me just go ahead and put okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. I got an extra one somewhere on the way. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the master boss. Boy. Wow. Okay, well, on second thought, Lil'ned's actually going to just use a second movement action to pick up all this. His movement point. 1, 2. No, wait a minute. He was here, so that's 1 action, 2, open the door, 2 actions, 3, open the door, 4 actions. So he actually, so he actually does not have enough points. I miscounted. He doesn't have enough points to do that. Okay. I'm going to do this again. I just want to make sure I'm right. Because he really would have liked to have had those. Alright, so action 1, 1, 2. Action 2, 1, opens the door. Action 3, moves in, opens the door. Yep, that's it. Alright, and so his turn is over. We got our work cut out for us. Next up is Miriam. Whew, okay. Well, alright, Miriam. First thing she's going to do is use her free teleport skill. Do you want to use that? Yeah, she's going to use her teleport skill to go 1, 2. Then she's going to use her healer ability. You're going to use her healer ability to attempt some healing. And she gets 1 right there. So she will heal Sarah. Good deal. Alright, so now she's using her actions. Her first of 3 actions is movement, 1, 2. Second of 3 actions is a movement, 1, and pick these up for a second. Means she gets 3 treasure cards. Give them another good shuffle. Alright. So she's going to get 3. 1, 2, 3. She gets an ice axe, a scepter, and a battle axe. Now, and by the way, now that we're at level 3, this ring of power is active. Okay, so don't forget that. So I think, let me double check this. If I pick loot up, I think I can rearrange my inventory for free, if I remember correctly. Actions, card symbols. Again, I just want to double check. Open a door, pick up. The hero may choose to automatically give any of the equipment he's collected to another hero. Any hero's equipment can reorganize or return. The treasure can be used immediately. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was right. So he'll pull those out. So now we get a chance to basically rearrange our inventories. So we definitely know the Ring of Power is active. Gosh. So we're definitely going to put on the Cold Iron armor. That's going to give her 2 green defense. I don't think... yeah, I think that's all she's going to do. Yep. I think that's all she's going to do. So that is 2 actions, because remember we had a teleport here. We used to free the trinket, her healer special skill. Then we did 1 move action. Second action was another movement action, move in and grab that. So her third action will be an attack. Might as well. Against the rats. Whew. This is going to be ugly. Especially with their counter. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. Okay. I can't believe they have two. That's just crazy. Alright. Enough of that. Alright, so she's going to attack. She gets one yellow, one red. Woo! These guys get one green, one blue for defense. Alright, let's hope that they roll poorly. She is in shadow, so they are going to lose one shield. But hopefully she can get a diamond on her attack to get the 2 BAMs she needs to be able to use that fireball. Or if she gets a blank and a BAMs to use that fireball. Okay. Wow, that's horrible. So that's 1 hit. They get 2 defense. The blank counts as a BAM. Okay. Yeah. So they get 2 defense. Right? And she gets 1 hit and a blank, so this basically counts as a BAM. Don't have 2 BAMs to do the fireball, so we're going to use the Shadow Orb's other ability. Use 1 BAM to 1 hero in Shadow may heal 1. We're going to go ahead and heal Lil'ned. So he is up to 6 because when these guys counter, they're fixing to move up, and then most likely we won't be able to kill them all before the end of the turn, and they will be attacking Lil'ned during the enemy phase, most likely. So, yeah. So they go to counter. Of course, they cannot hit. So with a counterattack, they basically act just like an enemy phase. So they would try to attack, they can't. They move up. There's nothing preventing them from doing that. And as a matter of fact, it doesn't really matter because remember they have slippery. So even if there had been a hero here, when they go to counterattack, they're going to swarm that person either way. Okay, so you can't really lock them down. And then they're going to, oh Lord, then they're going to attack Miriam with the counter. So this is just not good. All right, so she gets 2 green. They get all 3 yellow and 2 red. Here we go. Okay. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here with the symbols. This up here. So, they rolled, I won't say it's the best they could roll necessarily, but they rolled pretty darn close. Fortunately, she rolled pretty good on hers too. So they have 2, 4, 6, 7 damage and 3 BAMs. Wow. 3 BAMs? Oh. Okay, now this is interesting. Her defense shows with a BAM and a diamond. It says cancel an attack. Oh, never mind. So, technically she could, so with her defense, she can cancel one of the BAMs, right, with the cold iron armor. So that means they have 2 BAMs left. All right, and this is important because remember, their sword, they get +2 damage. Excuse me, +1 damage per BAM, and they can do that up twice. So she cancels with her cold iron armor. Show you the card. Move these over here to the side a little bit. And we'll put these over here. There you go. So she can cancel an attack, BAM, or cancel a. She got 1 BAM and 1 diamond. So she can cancel an attack or defense. So she is going to cancel one of the BAMs. So that leaves them with 2. Then, with her Shadow Mode skill, it says on attack or defense, she can steal 1 BAM or diamond from the defender or attacker. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to steal one of the other BAMs, even though she can't use it. At least they can't use it for their greatsword. So they're left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage plus 1 damage for the BAM with their weapon. That's 8. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defense. And that is all she's got. Yep, that's all she's got. So they did 8 damage. She has 5 defense. That is 3. 3 damage. So she is going to go from 4 to 1. Very, very, very not good. And I do not believe. Yeah, she does not have any sort of healing item on her. So, unfortunately, or unfortunately, I guess, depending on how you look at it, she is not the highest level hero in that square XP wise. So, she would not be the target. Of an attack at the enemy's phase, but still, wow, that's just so much damage they can do, and especially there's 8 of them. They have 2 apiece. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, so Silence is next. We want Silence to do good and get some damage going on here. Okay. So let's take a quick look-see. I think the first thing that I should do is we're going to take a reorganization action. Okay. And the reorganization action, we're going to... since now we can equip level 3 items, we're going to swap the level 2 plate armor out for level 3 plate armor, which the difference is that she gets a blue and a green instead of 2 blues. And then I think we're going to equip the level 2 and the level 3 spears of impalement. That's going to give her 2 yellow and a red, and she can attack from 1 square away. And on an attack, if she gets a BAM, then she can add +1 attack die, +1 yellow die. So we're going to do that. Alright. And also, so that was one action. Then we're going to use one of her micro XP to use her signature skill, Sprint. It says spend 1 XP You get 1 free movement action. So we're going to take her down to 2 micro, and she's going to get a free movement. 1, 2. So far she's used 1 action total. She's going to use 2 actions to move there, and then the 3rd action, she's just going to move to use in here. Use to move in there. And the reason I'm doing that instead of attacking is if she attacked, A, that would be her last activation, so she would be in the lava, which means she would take damage. And B, the rats would go to her. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. There is no counterattack because she did not attack, and that is her turn. All right. And the final activation will be Sarah. And Sarah's going to move. Yeah, she doesn't really have a whole lot. She's going to go 1, 2. Her second movement action is going to put her in here. Move one of these guys back to this card. So we get everybody in here. Alright. And I think what I'm going to do with her, I could attack, but I think as a setup for the next round, I'm going to actually do a oh gosh, I want to say do a reorganize action, but you know, I'm thinking now that I've moved into that square, to that zone, I may not be able to do that. So to be fair, if I cannot take a reorganize action in the zone, oh, okay. Okay, so actually, wow. So the way this reads, I'm going to read it to you so you'll know. For the actions, it says, now that I've already closed the book, it says, action cost 1. The hero reorganizes the cards in his inventory. This is especially important. In the same action, all heroes in the same zone may freely exchange any number of equipment cards among themselves. Heroes involved in the trade can reorganize their inventory for free. So basically, since everybody's in the same square, it doesn't say that you can't do that with a mob that I see. So basically, we're going to get to redo everybody's inventory however we want, which is going to be awesome. So, I think first thing I'm going to do is we're going to give her that long sword. And we're going to give the mace to that's not really going to help him though. So say we can give this light mace to Lil'ned. Let's do that. All right, and then also to Lil'ned, he's going to take the level 3 battle axe. Yep, I'm going to do that. And we're also going to give Lil'ned, oh wait a minute. Yep, then we're going to give, here we go. we're going to do the Dwarven Shield to Miriam. So it gives her 3 green die. We'll go ahead and give plate armor to, well, a different plate armor, level 2 plate armor to Lil'ned. That gives him an extra blue die. And an automatic +1. Let's see. Miriam's definitely going to get a healing potion. We'll go ahead and give one of those also to Silence. And we'll go ahead and give the other one to Ned. Alright. Then basically I think what I'm doing is I'm essentially... Oh, we're also going to give... Also going to... Oh, actually, we got a level 3 longsword. Let's give that to Sarah. Yeah. There we go. That's going to be awesome. Okay, here we go. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So then I'm basically just going to give, kind of evenly distribute the rest of the loot out. The level 1, level 2, level 3. Pretty much randomly because it's not going to matter. Okay, so that's the end of that action. So it is now, that was the third action. It is now the enemy phase. The rats will attack. The hero with the highest XP in the zone that they are in is Lil'ned. Now, unfortunately, Ned gets this, but because he is in the shadow zone, he gets -1 shield, and of course, they are going to get. That's Ned. His defense. They're going to get 3 yellow, 2 red. Now, the only saving grace is that Ned does have the card, his charm, which will let him reroll one of the attack dice, so maybe we can mitigate a little bit of the damage. But it's definitely going to hurt. Fortunately, he does have 6 health, so there's a good chance that starting next turn, he's going to have to use, when he goes next turn, he's going to have to use his health potion. So here is their counter, the enemy phase. And what do we got here? Okay, so it's not horrible per se. So he is going to re-roll this red die. Alright, and that's his defense. Okay, good, that was a blank. So that's 4 damage coming from the rats. They have no BAM, so that's no additional damage. His defense is 2, but he subtracts 1 for being in shadow mode. And yeah, that's really it. So they've got 4 damage. He has 1 defense, which means he takes 3 damage, which puts him down to 3. Yikes. That's half his health. Whew. It's going to be interesting, I think. Okay. So, next is, that's the enemies phase. Next is the experience phase. Again, not enough XP anywhere. Then we go to the event phase. Rear patrol. Let me put this down here where you can see it. Rear patrol. Spawn a guard card in the current level zone -1. So that's going to be, we're currently 3. They're going to spawn right here. Because the token's here, it's current level 3. They're going to spawn right there. 3rd level guard card. We've got Orc Enforcers. Okay. And let me put these over here where you can really see the potential trouble we're in. Orc Enforcers. They have 4 apiece. Really? Massive Darkness, this gameplay, it just really hates me, apparently. That is, wow. That is brutal. Now, fortunately, there's only 4 of them, but still, they have as many hit points as all those rats put together. Holy cannoli. Alright, give me just 1 second to pull these out. Take this so I make sure I get the right one, and then we'll draw the equipment card once I get the models onto the table. Okay. There's an Enforcer. Enforcer 3, 4 Enforcers. And then we need a guy with a mace. Oh. Oy vey. This is not good, guys. Okay. So let's see what the equipment card they have. Again, this is level 3. Alright, fortunately, 1 of healing. That is not going to affect them. So, we do not have to worry about that. Okay, well, that is the event phase. The end phase, first player token is going to move to Miriam. Well, that is, man. So that's it for this phase, this round. I am going to stop it here. Again, thank you guys for watching. I think we definitely have our work cut out for us. We've drawn a couple event cards that were kind to us. I think we're fixing to start seeing either more patrols or some roaming monsters start to come out. Definitely have to start cutting these guys down. I mean, we're basically going to have 1 turn without the Orc Enforcers in our faces before they all show up, and it's just a kill fest right there. Now, I will say this is kind of one of the things that I think maybe with more time, Massive Darkness with Simon could have um, tweaked. I think, it's kind of, and maybe, I guess it just depends on how much emphasis you put on thematics or not. And maybe it's, with the mob mentality that they have for these units, that even though they're a mob, they're just basically one unit with health, right? Extra health for the mob boss, essentially. Um, but that's just these squares. That's just a lot going on, and I think maybe there should have been a limit to either the number of units, the number of bosses and minions, or something to balance that out instead of everybody just all being in the same square. But I mean, it works, and it's probably simpler this way. The only part that I don't like is, if you spend a lot of time on these models, I would like to see them on the board if you paint them. I'm not painting mine myself. I have a buddy of mine that wants to paint them, and he's working on some of the Black Plague stuff right now. But so hopefully at some point you'll see that, and eventually you'll see all these painted. But you know, it seems like a waste, assuming all this was painted, to have all these sit over here to the side and not really be on the board, because I think that them being on the board is what really makes them stand out and makes it look just really an amazing thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have any of my stuff painted in any game that I've got, so I'm used to seeing gray plastic, and the miniatures are great. I mean, they got good quality miniatures detail wise, but I don't know, just something to think about. But at any rate, uh, that is the end of the turn, the end of the round. Let's move to Miriam, like I said. So we will pick up in the next episode with this god awful clash of hate and nastiness and multiple near death experiences. I feel like probably um, coming up. Fortunately, we have some consumables healing potion wise, which I think will probably be necessary, extensively necessary. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do next time. So, I am the Board Game Roamer. I hope you've enjoyed this. Leave comments below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We would love to have you. Uh, Let me know what you see, what you like, what you didn't like, what you might want to see. And thank you guys for watching, taking your time to watch my videos. Do really, truly appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.